say a shootout just go on over the Ford, wicked shootout, you know. Car crash, car flick over upon car and be a thing, so. Man, them try and be as careful as them can. You get me? Yeah, man. Think they must say and Portland West come out to the main arse. Yeah, Portland West come out to the main road, so the man them be careful.
On the spot news media, we got the latest news. We don't care about the views, we just representing right. Put local news internationally every night. On the spot, wave that Jamaican flag from left to right. Let's get it right, y'all know the type. We ain't dealing with the hype, we make it take flight.
Yeah, man, my viewers and subscribers, what a blessed and wonderful Friday morning to each and every person out there tuning into On The Spot News Media. Now, my peeps, you don't know how we do it over on this side each and every morning. We have to give thanks and praise to the Most High Creator for the preservation of life, because life is indeed the greatest. So in the morning, my peeps, I have a few stories to share with you, the regular members of Chan Public and also members of the diaspora. So please like the video, share the video, watch the entire vlog so you can get a full understanding and a better appreciation of everything we are going in Jamaica. So watch this now, my peeps, to the name Friday, the day when Mr. Smichael smile pan some of the ones and ones them pocket. So whilst traversing out there in the streets, as always, safe travel pan the gravel, but continuously look out on the corner yeah, cause the old dirty corner boy them always out there alerts. And it's also Friday, the start of another brand new weekend. We just hope that this weekend catch us all in good health, less bloodshed, less tears, less people burning them belly due to the loss of a loved one. So also to the ones and ones them traversing out there in the streets, whether you're in a public transportation or your privately owned motor vehicle, take time on the road, man. Go easy. Yeah, man. So anyway, my peeps, we are going to kick it off this morning over there in the St. Catherine South Police Division. We are talking about over there, Portmore, for sure. So say no more. Listen to what I go on.
Look like I eat the dog, get the shot the doctor.
So all of that go on over there in the Waterford community of the St. Catherine South Police Division last night. Details surrounding that knockings and clappings is kind of sketchy right now, because you don't know say the thing fresh. But as always, On The Spot News Media will continuously make checks and see what we can uncover and bring it forth to you, the regular members of Chan Public and also members of the diaspora. Yeah, man. So anyway, my peeps, still in the St. Catherine South Police Division, 2 men are presently under arrest and in police custody after Wagwan. Yeah, man, a firearm was seized and several rounds of ammunition during a police operation in Brayton, Portmore, St. Catherine on Tuesday, April 25th. So we're going to play for you the actual audio clip of that operation. And of course, we're going to put the video also on my Instagram page, that is On The Spot News Media 876 on Instagram, so you can watch it for yourself. Their identities is presently being withheld to facilitate further investigations. So I'm going to play the audio clip so you can hear it. Go on, listen. So now, my peeps, reports from the Portmore police are that sometime about 10:15 p.m. on Tuesday night, lawmen were conducting a vehicular checkpoint operation in the area when they conducted a search of a Honda Civic motor car. The search yielded this .38 revolver loaded with 5 rounds of ammunition and 50 9mm rounds concealed in a black bag tucked away in the car. So now here, oh boy, start beg for him 3 pints when time squad they find the strap and the rest of 9 bind them. So that simple meaning, the fact that you have 50 9 bind tucked away in a black bag in the car. That simply means is either them a go acquire a 9 bind or them already have one where empty and them go buy rounds to replenish the belly of the wheel there. Yeah, man. So when you watch the video, my peeps, you're going to see one on the ground in the handcuff. We on the Spot News Media get to understand that the man in the handcuff was chartered by the other man whose given name is Farin. Now, Farin is from Mosquito Valley, all the way over there in Red Hills. But he also come a Portmore more time, come chill and bill. It is said that he's the one who chartered the driver of the motor vehicle to carry him up on the ends, and he was the one with the strap. So I just hope that the squad of them do due diligence and actually find out if the driver of the motor vehicle is an accomplice or he's just an innocent bystander who get caught in the slackness of the other man and allow justice to preserve. Yeah, man. So, Mr. Driver, man, if you're really and truly involved and you are an accomplice of what took place, after prison, you go. But if you're innocent, I hope that the squad of them do the proper investigation and free you. And I hope you take this as a lesson. Now take charter from certain persons of a certain type of character. We have to be careful and screen everybody, even though we know it's kind of impossible to do it that way there. But do it as best as you know how before you take a charter and bring the man gun nowhere. Yeah, man. Now over there in the Kingston Western Police Division, we have seen an uptick in crime and violence. Boy, may I tell you, every day it just gets worse and worse and worse. There is literally no end in sight when it comes on to the Kingston Western Police Division and knockings and clappings resulting in the loss of life of some people. So basically Tuesday night, 2 end up get mashed up. It's a can't catch quack or catch up type of thing, reach them 2 there. But females from the community took to the streets of Slipe Road, and stated that, boy, them need the government to take a stand and intervene into what they say is a year-long knockings and clappings in their community. But the irony of this, my peeps, is that most of those females presently on your screen right now have persons who are heavily involved in what is going on. And this is not on the Spot News Media guessing, because the faces of some of the females were shown all over the internet on CVM, TVJ, who were there and recording them protesting. Some of those very same females have persons who are heavily involved in what is going on. Why not either speak to your family members to cease and desist from the gang violence that is happening, or speak to the police about their involvement in what is going on and get rid of all of them? But no, everybody are trying to protect for them own and not understanding that whilst you protect your own, if everybody where they out there are protect for them like a family were involved in the slackness, there will be no solution, no end in sight. You're all calling on the government to intervene. But as I've always stated, each and every person have to take responsibility for his or her own action or the lack thereof for us to see effective change. So the change literally have to start with you and me. Yeah, man. So head of the Kingston Western Police Division, Senior Superintendent Michael Phipps says intra-gang conflict is to blame for several knockings and clappings incidents in the Hannatown community. His comment comes after residents protested along Slipe Road in the division on Wednesday morning, demanding action from the government to end the year-long upsurge of gun violence in their community. So we're going to hear from Senior Superintendent Phipps as he weighs in on this new wave of crime in his police division. Listen.
Yes, what we are seeing in the Hannatown community of Kingston Western Division is a gang war with members of the Upsetter gang. There's a intra-gang conflict which I've seen a number of murders and shootings resulting as a result. But this is something that we are investigating, and we are doing some things in terms of trying to stem the flow of violence in that particular area. All right, we know that 2 persons were killed last evening. There are 2 elderly persons who, based on our investigation, they were not directly involved in the conflict, but there is reported information suggesting that they are connected to persons who are directly involved in the conflict, and it's our theory that they were killed as a result of their association with persons who are involved in the conflict.
So basically, my peeps, the can't catch quack or catch him shot thing is very much alive and well. So we have an update, my peeps, of a knockings and clappings that took place over there in the Clarendon Police Division, where a practical nurse ended up lose her 3 points from injuries received in the Clarendon knockings and clappings. So the practical nurse who get caught up Wednesday along the Sandy Bay main road has sadly passed away. She has since been identified as 25-year-old Avagay Ellis of Roswell Road in Sandy Bay. Reports from the police states that sometime about 1:45 p.m., the woman was on her way home when a black Honda Stream motor car drove up behind her. It is said that a man exited the motor vehicle and opened gunfire, hitting Miss Ellis all over the upper body and head. She get can up in her buttocks. The police them say she get a 1 can in her head, and she also get 1 in her face and 1 in her hand. The man them deal with the situation grimy. It is said that she was rushed to the hospital where she was being treated but succumbed to injuries on Wednesday night. Boy, me I tell my peeps, the thing rough out a John shop there. A total of 37 persons end up lose them 3 points in the parish of Clarendon up to April 23. The figure shows a 76.2% increase when compared to 21 over the corresponding period last year. So basically, my peeps, Clarendon Police Division definitely not going good. Yeah, man. So anyway, my peeps, remember to like, share, subscribe to the channel. Stay tuned to On The Spot News Media as I continue to bring you fresh news and updates in subsequent newscast. On The Spot News Media. Yeah, man.